Hi, it's day 3 of the 365-day insights. I this is I really feel so unbelievable. I went to bed earlier than usual. I didn't have, YouTube on in front of me before I went to bed, and it, you know, there's something about doing this that's creating a massive intention um, where I just consistently know that I'm moving towards something. And I want to talk about one thing that came up is I want to talk about how many comments I've already heard from people um, saying, you're limiting yourself by doing this, or you're not doing it right, or it's being so not efficient, or all kinds of different things. And what those people, I really am thankful for those comments, but what they don't understand is I am being called to do this. Whether it makes sense for anyone else, uh, that's fine if it doesn't, but my body feels called to do this. It has to do this. It's like my thing. And I understand that my calling came into me, so I totally get that no one else necessarily felt the exact same calling that I felt. But you have your calling that you feel. And a lot of times we go, should I do this? And should means what would everyone else do? But nobody else has your calling. No one can ever feel the thing that's pulling on you. And that's why no one's comments about your thing matter at all. And when you're worried about what people might say, remember, they're not including in their comments what you're feeling. They can't step into your heart and feel that. So it's so important to get that there's a reason that I'm doing it, not because I think it would be the right thing. There's no part of me saying I should do this or shouldn't. It's like have to. I have to know what would happen if I dedicated 2 hours every morning to myself, or every day. Sometimes I split it up to answer that question. Sometimes I do an hour in the morning, an hour in the middle of the day, whatever. And an hour of cleaning now, and no Facebook except for 2 to 3, other than I can post on it. And I'm getting free. I'm getting freed. And people go, wow, you're taking 3 hours a day and doing this thing. I'm like, I know. For me, I'm taking 3 hours a day for myself. Most people take 8 hours a day for someone else. And I don't judge that. That's what everyone's doing their own thing. But for me, in the 3 hours a day, I can find a creative part of me that can bring so much more to the world and influence the world to tap into their soul. And it helps me also get work. Like, in other words, if we're at jobs that we don't like for 8 hours a day, we're doing it to make money, right? Well, I mean, if you don't like it, obviously many of us have 8 hour a day jobs that we love, so we're doing it for many reasons. But if you're just doing a job you don't like, you're doing it to make money. Well, in this meditation for me, money takes care of itself. Not only does addictions fall away because I'm connecting more and more to me and I'm getting so present that I don't need an addiction to help me get in the moment. So I save money on addictions. You save money on things that, you need different things when you don't feel good. You need more therapy, or you need more, pills, or you need more, whatever it is, alcohol or happy hour, and eating food that doesn't align with your soul because, we're in an addictive state because we're not feeling our calling and listening to it. For me, when my calling shows up, if I ignore it, all of a sudden I'm against what my calling says. I'm actually in an argument with myself. So when my calling shows up, I have to do what it says. And it just got really excited about a year of this. It was like, no, make this you. Make this your life. Like, make your life that you're number one. That's what I'm thinking. Like, for me, it's telling me that calling feeling is like, get used to being always checking in with yourself and not checking in with Facebook for happiness. Get used to making your, get used to even identifying the sensor of your calling even better and better and better. Because every time I listen to it, it gets much more defined and much more what I listen to. It's proving itself as right, and it's something that I I only know my sensor of it is much faster. So this morning I meditated. Really, I meditated about 50 minutes so far. I have a timer that says 2 hours, and I just sit up and I go as long as I feel like, and then I stop it when it's I want to do a new thing. So this morning I did like 50 minutes, and then now I'm gonna go clean and probably do a yoga class. So in dedicating 3 or 4 hours to myself, like all of the other elements take care of themselves, my health and the addiction. I noticed that I didn't crave at all drinking, lattes or anything like that yesterday, which I usually do. But more and more I realize my body doesn't feel like it wants lattes. My soul is going, no, I want water, or my body's saying, I want water. That's what we drink, is water, not that other thing. But it wasn't like this thing I had to, like, I'm not going to drink lattes now. Like, I didn't crave it. And I feel like the 2 hours of meditation yesterday caused me to not really crave it. And you'll notice how many times you'll eat something or drink something just because you're around other people. Like, in other words, I want to feel a connection with someone, so I'll eat we'll order the same food, or I want to feel what someone else wants, so we'll eat a certain way, or we'll drink together. But we cut our bodies off from hearing what it wants, because it's pretty rare that your body's going, please do Patron shots. Please get that in me. I really need that. Instead, we're like going to war with our body just because we're dying to have a connection with someone else. But the more I meditate, the more I get a connection with myself, and the more I don't need that. So this, to me, is the most important thing in the world, the connecting to myself, because I won't give my time and energy for the getting of something else. I'll really be able to flow, keep my cup flowing so big, and then overflow it into the world, and bring my impact to a whole new level. Lots of ideas are showing up for new sketches and new videos, and I had a real big revelation about the next event too. I had an idea that'll make the next event even better than the last three. I'm really excited about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. That's day 3 out of 365 days. I'm so excited to just show up and do this, and I'm so thankful for you guys for watching. And yeah, see you tomorrow.